Hawks fans, if you told me 7 months ago that the Atlanta Hawks would be in the position that they are in right now at this point in time, I would tell you that you are crazy. I would tell you that, it sounds good, but I don't see it. But man, oh man, have things gotten awesome, and this move would be perfect. I feel as though there's a specific free agency vet that the Atlanta Hawks should definitely go after. He would be a perfect move for the Atlanta Hawks. I think it would be great that they will bring him in. I will let you know who that guy is and what it would mean for that guy to be with the Atlanta Hawks going forward. Also, we definitely have to talk about my man Trae Young making a decisive move, doing something that not only tells everybody that he is here to stay, but it also shows the brand that he is now partnering with, his loyalty and what he also means to the area that he's at. You dig what I'm saying? He is an Atlanta player right now. I think he's going to be here. This could mean a big deal for Trae Young going forward. It could show that he's definitely down with the team. It definitely shows with the contract year coming up, a max contract or a super max contract up in the air. I feel as though this will be a really big deal, but I think this is a dope move. But before we go any further, definitely just want to say what's going on, everybody. My name is Walter Pollard. This is Atlanta Hawks Digest. Let's get this show started, okay? Now, I appreciate everybody who has been viewing our content, watching myself and Chris Tipmore, do what we do and have great conversations with you guys, talking with you all as well, with with Hawks Digest, things of that such. I'm super excited. But again, it shows right here that there are more people viewing our content because somehow the subscriptions, the subscribed percentage consistently goes down, which is fine with me. Okay, the 28% of you guys that are watching us consistently, having convos with us on the comment section, I thank you. And to the 71% of you guys, man, hey, come on, hang with us. Listen, we don't bite. Unless you're a Knicks fan. I really appreciate everybody who do come and rock with us here at Hawks Digest. And again, it shows up to 2,400. 2,400 people viewing our content or subscribers. So again, shouts out to you guys. I said 2,000 before the beginning of the season. I didn't think it would jump up this fast, but again, let's see if we can get to let's see if we can get to 3,500 before the season starts. Let's think big. 3,500 before the season starts will be an awesome marker for everybody, for us to see it. I'm super excited for that. Now, again, Summer League action is going on right now. First of all, no, let's not, before we go any further, let's talk about this guy. I told him I was going to get him in the comments. I told him I was going to get him in this episode. I like to highlight some of the people that do talk to us in the comments. This guy, of course, obviously in the Atlanta area, Raheem Morris is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I think he might be drinking the Kool-Aid on that one because that just, respectfully, sir, if you don't find several seats, I don't see this. But again, I appreciate it. Listen, no love lost with this guy, man. Super happy that you guys are commenting and stuff like that. But getting back to what I was talking about, man, G League action is going on right now, and Chris and I, we talked about it yesterday. These three gentlemen, I definitely gave big props to Kobe Buffkin for being a third-year guy going into the Summer League just to get himself ready because, of course, we hadn't seen him in 2 years due to the fact that he's been on the injury list for the first 2 years of his career. So in the third year, him stepping up and saying, I will go down, play in the Summer League, get myself ready for the season. I'm super impressed with that. Asa Newell has been stepping up, doing his thing. The Phoenix game? I think he had a double-double, which was really good for that young man. Again, seeing him play like he has been playing. And, we said it on the show last night. He's going to get his welcome to the NBA moment. He's going to get that, oh my gosh, the game is a bit faster than I expected moment. But right now, just watching him play in Summer League, it is impressive, and it does give me hope as far as what we could possibly see in the future. With Jacob Toppin, Chris went so far as saying that Jacob Toppin would be better than his brother, Obi Toppin, who plays for the New York Knicks. So that in itself is a major take by him, but I'm going to stand by because we are both Hawks Digest, so I want to make sure I don't want to leave my man's out on out to dry. But he said that he'd be better than Obi Toppin. I'm here to see it. I am here to see it. Now, something that I wanted to point out I was bringing up G League to get to this specific point, but Trae Young, man, of course, made an appearance with, the rest of his other guys, Jalen Johnson and the crew, Zaccharie Risacher. They were all there at the Summer League game, just, watching and supporting their teammates. But what stuck out the most was the fact that Trae Young had actually passed up the opportunity to go to Greece with his new brand that he's been, collaborating with, the Jordan brand. He once was with Adidas, but again, when the Adidas contract was up and the contract was over with Adidas, he said, I join over with Jordan brand. So, big move for Trae Young to do that. I mean, if you saw the picture circulating on social media, you know that Trae Young would have been with the likes of different players like Luka Doncic, Bam Adebayo, who are both Jordan brand guys. Jalen Hurts, just to name another guy who is not a basketball player. Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Trae Young passing up that opportunity to stay with his friends, yes, stay with his teammates, stay with the guys. I am more impressed with that, mainly because that says a lot right now going into the season, the possibility of him getting a max contract. If he says, I'm not going to sign a contract right now, play the season out, he gets a all NBA nod and he ends up getting the Supermax. Whatever possibility that could come of this, I think this would be a great move. This is a great move on behalf of Trae Young, sticking it out with his teammates, coming and kicking it with the guys. And it says on the picture right there, true leader. I believe that is a true leader as well. Give a round of applause to Trae Young because, again, 2 years ago, I wasn't sure if Trae Young wanted to stay with the Hawks. I wasn't sure, especially after the whole DeJounte Murray thing. And not that it was a negative thing between DeJounte Murray and the Hawks or DeJounte and Trae, but just the fact that, again, the Hawks organization was trying to match up Trae Young with different number ones, and it just didn't work. I don't think Trae Young is the type of guy that would fit with another number one. I think the way the team is constructed right now, I think it's headed up there. The trajectory is awesome. So again, Trae Young sticking it out with his homies. I'm in full support of that. Definitely a big ups for that. Now, moving along, going into the whole free agency thing, we have been fortunate. I would say that. I'll say the Hawks have been fortunate. I'm not used to it, just to be completely honest. Being a Hawks fan, we didn't necessarily get a lot of those things. I mean, every now and again you get somebody like, oh, okay, cool. When we got Joe Johnson, oh, okay, great. We got somebody that can help us out, and he did. You dig what I'm saying? When we got Paul Millsap, again, helped us out in a big time deal. It was really good to see that happen. So with all of that, I'm like, okay, great. But now that the free agency period has started and has been going on right now, the Hawks have been able to get Kristaps Porzingis, Luke Kennard, or Nickeil Alexander Walker. Bringing those guys in, I feel as though that is a really good match for the Atlanta Hawks as they stand right now. And the one free agent that is still a free agent right now was expected to sign with the Golden State Warriors, but for some reason hasn't done it yet. This free agent, I feel as though, is going to be a great signing for the Atlanta Hawks, and that is Al Horford. Bringing Al Horford back home would be awesome. Getting Al Horford back in an Atlanta Hawks uniform would mean so much to the city of Atlanta. This guy drafted back in 2007, 39 years old. LeBron isn't the only guy that's, pushing 40 or 40 and up who's still playing at a very high level. I mean, you see Al Horford Of course, he was with the Atlanta Hawks for what I want to say 9 years. Yeah, about 9 years. He played all the way up to like 2018. Then he ended up, moving around. He played with the 76ers, played with the Oklahoma City Thunder, before finding a home with the Boston Celtics, where he eventually won a championship with, the guys Jaylen Brown and Tatum, Jason Tatum, the pretty hair guy. But again, Al Horford would mean a lot to the Atlanta faithful. Now, again, Al Horford was supposed to, or is expected to, sign with the Golden State Warriors and be with that group of people, but unfortunately, it just seems like that did not go well with him. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah. So he was expected to go to the Golden State Warriors, but he said not so fast. He was still contemplating retirement. He played for 18 seasons so far. That's a pretty big deal. But again, he was contemplating retirement, not sure if he wanted to go to Golden State. There are still other teams that are on the board. It's not just Atlanta. It's not just Golden State. But yeah, again, he was expected to sign last week, said not so fast. He's not really ready to decide as to whether or not he wants to hang it all up or be with the Atlanta Hawks. Again, Al Horford, 39 years old. He's played 18 seasons in the league. Last year, I want to say he averaged 9 points, 6.2 rebounds per game, 2.1 assists per game, 42% shooting from the field, 36% shooting from the three-point line. And this was, I want to say, in about a 60-game span. Again, he's still not signed. It's July 15th. He is still not signed with the team. And again, Atlanta, they have shown extreme interest in a reliable 39-year-old Al Horford, 5-time All-Star Al Horford, NBA champion Al Horford. Bringing him back home would mean everything to the city. I think it would mean everything to Al Horford. I think it would just be amazing to bring him back home. And again, remember when the 2009, I want to say between 2019 to 2021, when the Atlanta Hawks made the run to the Eastern Conference Finals. Again, the 2019-2020 season, of course, was ended abruptly because of the COVID outbreak. But even then, you had veterans like Vince Carter on that team, and he even talked about how influential he felt he had a presence on that team. Being that he was there with the young Trae Young, showing those guys how to be that NBA players, how to play the game efficiently. It's even when going on the road, showing them what to do and what not to do. Again, I feel as though having a veteran presence is very important. Even going so far when they did make the run in the Eastern Conference. To the Eastern Conference Finals. You had Rajon Rondo on that team. You had Lou Will on that team. Again, veterans that they have a presence. I think that's the word of the day. It's presence. You dig what I'm saying? Having that presence would be important. Al Horford, who once played with the Atlanta Hawks, again, I feel as though would be great. Played his first 9 years with the Atlanta Hawks. It would be awesome to have him back in an Atlanta Hawks uniform. But again, what say you guys? Y'all let me know in the comments. How would you feel about bringing Al Horford back? Are you on the fence about it because of his age? Do you feel as though it'd be a great move? Because again, the way the Hawks are operating right now, they're not going to bring you in to do anything outside of what you're capable of doing. Because I saw a lot of people arguing about Luke Kennard and whether or not he's going to be a piece or the piece for the Atlanta Hawks. I was like, listen, he's brought in to shoot. He does a very good job of shooting. That's what they're going to bring him in to do. Al Horford, I think, again, is a veteran presence that could really make a difference in the locker room. He can really show a lot of the younger guys, especially the larger ones, the 4s and 5s, Onyeka Okongwu, Mo Gay. He can show them how to improve their game, being that they're trying to get to the next level. Again, this will be a major move, and this will be perfect for the Atlanta Hawks. But what say you? Let me know in the comments. My name is Walter Pollard. This is Atlanta Hawks Digest, and I'm signing out. Peace.